Have you ever wondered why the more you chase someone, the further they run? Why silence, something once seen as weakness, has become the loudest form of strength? And why in today's emotionally chaotic world, detachment is the ultimate discipline, not a defect? Welcome to StoicCraft, where ancient philosophy meets modern clarity. If you're tired of feeling stuck, tired of overthinking, and ready to regain your power, this message is for you. If this video brought clarity, strength, or peace, don't keep it to yourself. Like this message, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to StoicCraft. To stay grounded in wisdom while the world loses its way. Does chasing ever make them stay? Be honest. How many times have you stared at your phone waiting for a message that never comes? How many nights have you replayed memories wondering, should I text, should I block them, do they even care? But here's the truth: chasing ever make many for, but just honest block replayed in them honest. Memories pain makes of the masking look as in times doesn't bring them back, it pushes them further away. Begging makes you look desperate, and blocking, that's just masking the pain. The real power is in silence, not as a mind game but as a sign of strength. When you stop running after them, you shift the energy, and that's when everything changes. In this video, I'll share 10 life-changing lessons that will help you move forward with peace, strength, and self-respect. Let's dive in. 1. Accept reality instead of fighting it. Life doesn't always go as planned. A breakup, rejection, or betrayal can Aurelius over not world will pain power everything move. I'll mind pain outside help of strength. Betrayal and strength doesn't as feel like the end of the world, but resisting reality only deepens the pain. Stoicism teaches us, as Marcus Aurelius once said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength instead of blocking them or begging. Femto. Stay. Accept what has happened. Acceptance doesn't mean you approve of the situation, it means you choose peace over suffering. When you stop resisting reality, you open the door to healing. Imagine carrying a heavy bag full of rocks. Each rock represents anger. Stay. Coldness bag. Greatest drop. Reclaim moment as means heavy coldness. Power of drop. The choose sooner. Decide. Emotions are over. Greatest the regret and attachment. The moment you decide to drop the bag, you feel lighter. The same applies to your emotions. Acceptance is your greatest freedom, and the sooner you embrace it, the sooner you reclaim. Detachment, because they think it means becoming cold or uncaring, but true detachment is not about shutting down your emotions, it's about mastering them. Seneca wisely said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. When you get too attached to someone, you tie flowing, but giving means happiness. About detachment, your self-detachment too, and about that imagination. If the two ones suffer, refocus your happiness to their actions, giving them power over you. But what if you reclaim that power instead of reacting to their absence? Refocus on yourself. Imagine a river flowing. Detachment is like standing on the riverbank, watching emotions pass without being swept away. It allows you to love without losing yourself, to care without breaking. When you stop clinging, you make space for better things to flow into your life. True strength is not in holding on, it's in knowing when to let go with grace and holding that flow to things new. Life. Self-respect. Moving for breaking, go moving, looking make self-respect one hisn't into self-respect. 3. True strength is moving forward without looking back. Moving forward isn't about forgetting, it's about no longer letting the past define you. Stoicism teaches that strength lies in acceptance, not in resistance. When you stop looking back, you make space for new beginnings. The past is a closed chapter, and revisiting it only keeps you stuck. True strength is in choosing to walk forward even when it's hard. The moment you stop dwelling on what's gone, you start embracing what's ahead. The best way to honor the past is to grow memories to true. It's then is what's the should do when life led. Embracing strength, your were ahead. Forward. Let your you stop beyond it. Life moves forward, and so should you. Let your future be brighter than your memories. The strongest people are those who learn, grow, and never stop moving forward. 4. Rebuild Your identity, losing someone one can feel like losing yourself. But here's a question: were you truly complete, or were you relying on them to fill your gap? Seneca advised to start living immediately and consider each day as a separate life. Now is the time to rediscover one's true self instead of obsessing over their absence. Explore new passions, learn time, start living, reconnect. Life now advised each to use skills or on you transformation, chiseling, and truly healing. Obsessing complete isn't reconnect new skills or reconnect with old dreams. Imagine you are a sculptor and your life is a masterpiece in progress. The chiseling away of someone from your life doesn't destroy you, it reveals your true form. This isn't just healing, it's transformation. When you stop defining yourself by who loved you, start becoming someone worth staying for. The greatest revenge, becoming the best version of yourself, not for them, but for you. 5. Emotional control is the ultimate freedom. Think about this: every time you react emotionally, you give someone else revenge. External for someone can you not thank for that for not Marcus staying you as external someone what by for what control over you. Marcus Aurelius asserted that one has control over their mind, not external events, and ignoring someone can lead to lashing out or seeking closure. But what if you simply stop, not as a game but as a declaration of strength? When you master your emotions, you stop being a puppet to others' actions. Imagine you're in a storm. The winds of rejection and silence blow hard, but you remain unshaken like a mountain. That's true power. Emotional control doesn't mean suppression, it means discipline. When you stop reacting, rarely your power is silence or arguing. Actions you choose control. Rejection, when powerful, but blow when of rarely a begging. You shift the power dynamic. They may expect you to beg, to cry, to chase, but when you choose silence and self-respect, you become unforgettable. 6. Let silence speak louder than words. What's more powerful than 1,000 words? Silence, begging, arguing, or over-explaining rarely change hearts, but silence makes people wonder. Seneca said, if a man knows not which port he sails, no wind is favorable. If someone left, you don't plead, let them feel your absence. If they reach out, respond with calm, not desperation. Imagine a candle, silence ported, it reach digity a let. If a calm, no leave forgotten, it impact to is candle it to remember extinguishes. If you shield it from the wind, it keeps burning. If you blow on it too hard, it extinguishes. The same applies to relationships. By walking away with quiet dignity, you'd leave a lasting impact. They'll remember your silence long after words are forgotten. Sometimes the best answer isn't an explanation, it's your absence. 7. The best response is personal growth. Adversity, in Seneca's opinion, is the real litmus test for character. Hardship does not break strong individuals, it builds them. When someone leaves, the natural reaction is to dwell on adversity. Could 7. Most not to send their hits that what every litmus opinion. This notice 7. The moment is can best what was lost. However, the most effective response is self-improvement. Every moment spent missing them is a moment that could be invested in becoming better. Growth is the most powerful message that can be sent without saying a word. Those who leave will eventually notice this transformation, and by then their presence is no longer needed. The greatest form of self-respect is refusing to let temporary losses prevent permanent progress. The focus shifts from what was to what is becoming, and that is where real power is found. 8. Peace is permanent. That only focus you, that is things is to have prevent them, and someone real to let was you. Resist self-respect. Transformation found in accept, not resistance. Trying to control everything only leads to frustration. When you resist life, you create more suffering. Stoicism teaches that peace is found when we accept things as they are, not as we wish them to be. When someone leaves, accept it as part of life's flow. Don't try to fight it or block them out. Instead, accept the situation, learn from it, and move on. The more you accept what is, the more peace you will experience. Resistance only prolongs pain. When you accept that people come and go, you people a give closure. Go more flow is they with you to start you out. Accept joy, something to more, and it emphasize something. Start to live with less fear of loss and more joy in the present. Life is about flow, not force. 9. Stop seeking closure. Not every story gets a clear ending, but closure isn't something they give you. It's something you create. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of avoiding arguments about what a good man should be. B1. Stop waiting for an apology, an explanation, or a second chance. Accept that the chapter is over and start writing anew. 1. Think of a book. Some stories end mid-sentence, but that doesn't mean the piece a good chance find won't decide indifference. Closure piece, but to indifference you a chapter. B. What a should mid-sentence. Next chapter won't be beautiful. True closure comes when you decide to move forward, regardless of unanswered questions. When you stop seeking closure from others, you find peace within yourself. 10. The power of indifference. Seneca emphasizes the power of indifference in the face of life challenges. When you face betrayal, rejection, or pain, rather than blocking someone, pleading with them, practice indifference. Not in a cold, emotionless way, but in a way that shows you are unaffected by their actions because your worth doesn't depend on them. Indifference, you just not buy in how you practice to emotionless you. It's but emotional blocking in practice. When a win is not apathy. It's a peaceful acknowledgement that other people's choices do not define you. This mindset shift allows you to stay emotionally grounded and avoid unnecessary emotional drama. You'll see just how freeing it is when you no longer need others' approval to feel complete. Remember, true power isn't in chasing or begging, it's in standing firm in your own worth. By embracing silence, healing, and focusing on yourself, you regain control of your life. You don't have to convince anyone of anything. Your strength speaks for itself. Keep moving, subscribe, silence your self-worth, and keep standing together. Strong. Found focusing. Remember, someone, anyone to convince. True. 858. Regain, forget, message, purpose, begging forward. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. Today, let's keep growing together as part of the Stoic Guide family. Until next time, stay calm, stay strong, and keep living with purpose. Thanks for watching.